Hi, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. It is the 23rd of June, 2025. Anything going on in the world? Anything exciting? Crazy times, crazy times. I wanted to just come on and sort of give my version, from my standpoint anyway, of a survival guide for us light workers and spirit workers in times when the world's in turmoil and there seem to be fires burning all over the planet. I feel that most of us have been working on our faith and our trust in life um, for a long time. And it's really when times don't seem so good or peachy that our faith gets tested and our trust in life gets tested. Now is the time. We've all been preparing for this moment. Not sure if any of you have spoken to other sensitives, mediums, healers, other people working with the upper realms, but a lot of people that I've been speaking with, chatting with, we've all said, I don't know, like a week or two ago, um, up until last week, something's coming, something's coming, something's coming. This is big, this is big, this is big. And it is big, but we're prepared for it. We've been working on our inner harmony, our inner peace for a long time. This is part of our spiritual development. This is part of our spiritual path. Now is the time. We're being called into action. We need to help everybody if they accept it. Because not everyone can accept help, but we can just offer, and they'll come back and pick it up when they're ready or when they can see it or hear it. That's not up to me. It's not up to anyone to force help or our beliefs on anyone. We can just open the door or show them the door. They have to go through it themselves. But I'm going to move this for a second. I wrote something last week, and I wasn't quite sure why I wrote it. I mean, it's not like the world's been really great for a while, but I wrote something, yeah, on Friday. And I just want to read a little bit of it, and this will move me into the whole talk. I want to take my glasses off. Okay. So this is what I wrote on Friday. So that would have been the 20th, 20th, 21st, whatever. We find ourselves at a global and energetic impasse. We have now arrived at the moment for which we were prepared for. Many people may become emotionally unsettled and require guidance. If they choose to accept it, it's really up to them. Center yourself and observe your reactions. Be the tree that stands tall against the storm with grace and strength. Now is the time. Distance yourself from situations that disrupt your vibrations and energy. Be mindful of your thoughts, words, actions. What we contribute to this world really does impact our reality. Okay. So that makes sense to me now. And I just want to share a piece of it. Um, and about, I think it was on Saturday, something popped up on my feed, and I'm embarrassed to say I have not heard of this man, but Dr. David Hawkins, but I'm in love with him, not in a weird way. I'm in love with his teachings. I'm not even sure if he's still living, to be honest, but I just ordered all of his books on Amazon. There's something popped up on my Facebook feed, and I just want to read this to you. And there's a direct quote from Mr. David, Dr. David Hawkins, that I want to read. So this is what Dr. Hawkins, a quote from him. According to research of Dr. David Hawkins, one individual who vibrates to the energy of pure love will counterbalance the negativity of 750,000 who do not. In a world gone mad, spiraling with so much noise, fear, and division, the greatest revolution is to stay anchored in love, not passive, spiritual, bypassy, sand in the hand in head in the sand. Sorry, head in the sand love, but love that sees darkness, feels compassion for suffering, and chooses to shine anyway. Since I'm in a love fest with Dr. Hawkins, I will now read another quote from him. This is also from him. In this interconnected universe, every improvement we make in our personal world improves the world at large for everyone. We all float on the collective level of consciousness of mankind, so that any increment we add comes back to us. We all add to the common buoyancy by our efforts to benefit life. It is a scientific fact that what is good for you is good for me. Okay, so I love this man. I love this man. I love this man. I love this man. So basically, what Dr. Hawkins is saying um, is you need to operate from a place of love. You need to be careful and really watch your vibrational energy that you're putting out into the world, because we all operate on vibrations. So, what are high vibrations? High vibrations are love, compassion, joy, hope. What are low vibrations? Anger, hostility, fear, jealousy, division. I'm not saying, and please don't take this the wrong way. Um, Everyone has the right to go out and speak their truth, speak their mind, protest, make your voice heard. That's great, and it's needed. More people need to get out there and voice their unhappiness about how things are going. That's great, and that's understood. Go out, go out with friends, protest peacefully, please. Then go out to eat, share a drink, share a meal, laugh, get back into the high vibrations. Okay, go home, be with your family, be with your children, be with your partner, be with your pets, enjoy your home. Be grateful for your life. Be grateful for your breath. The world is burning all over, basically, because it's really been stuck in this lower vibrational place for quite a while. So, hate, division, fear, all of this moves very quickly around the planet, across the globe. Why? Because we're living in a lower vibrational world. That's the physical realm. The upper realm, the spirit realm, the divine realm, the creator, God, those are all high vibrations, right? So light will always win, but the darkness, fear, the lower vibrations can move quicker, I feel, my opinion anyway. So be like what I was inspired to write, be that tree that is unyielding to the storms. That tree will provide shade and protection from all the people that will be attracted to you because they need your help. They are attracted to your light. They are attracted to your high vibrations. They need to be healed. They need to be helped. They need to have their eyes and ears open to the spiritual truths that love will conquer everything, that light will move over fear and darkness, and it will be dissipate. It will dissipate, right? Be that tree with roots so deeply anchored in the ground that you cannot be moved. People are very reactive now. Okay. Please, you cannot help people when they are in a reactive state. They do not want help. They cannot, it's not that they don't want help. They cannot accept the help because it's a top, it's spinning. They are spinning, they're spinning, they're spinning. And all of this fear, all of this anger is moving out into their energy, right? And then nothing can really get through. I believe the spirit realm needs, as I've said many times, they need a pure and clear channel for them to do their work here in the physical realm. And that's from you. That's you. That's me. We are the ambassadors to the spirit realm here in the physical realm, and they need us to do their divine work on the planet, right? So, my job at all times is to check my reactions, to adjust my vibrations, to move them up, to have hope, to see there's a better future coming. And then I start to become aware of the spirit influence all around me. If I keep myself in a lower vibration, a darker vibration, um, with fear and hate and this self sort of this this division. The spirit realm really can't get through as easily, and I want the spirit realm to look at me as something easy to work through. Like I've done my work. I have done my work. I want to stay in a place of light. I want to keep my emotions and my thoughts in peace, in harmony, because then they can inspire me so I can have a better life. And I know when I can have a better life, I can help more people. And from what Dr. Hawkins said, if my life improves, other people's lives will improve because it's a higher vibration. It's moving out there like a wave going out across the planet around the globe. Um, I'm not sure how many of you are studiers of astrology, but most good astrologers now, a few of them are quite accurate. They have all said that June, July, going into August, it's very heavy. All these planets, all these constellations, all of these things are sort of in a tension place, which doesn't help anything. I mean, take astrology for what you will. I do believe it does have an effect globally, if it just does, but it can't really it can't rule our lives, but it doesn't help. So what's going on in the stars now is not helping what's going on the planet, and it's sort of like a mirror, right? But if if you keep yourself in this state, in this reactive state of everything's bad, everything's not working, everyone's stupid, everyone's this, everyone's that, and fight, 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 then you have a whole bunch of, oh, there you go. There's spirit agreeing, I guess. I'm not even doing any. See, I can never make it do it. Why can't I make that happen? So I guess that's spirit agreeing. I guess they're giving me a, you go, boy. Okay, here we go. So you want to diffuse this, and you have to start by diffusing yourself, right? So of course, be aware of what's going on in the world. I'm not telling you to anyone to like Mr. Hawkins said, Dr. Hawkins said, don't stick your head in the sand, and just say, "Oh, I send love." Really think, what's the intention of sending this healing and this love? Where do you want it to go, right? So when I send healing or request healing to be sent through me from the upper realms, from the healing ministries, I'm really, it's an intention, and it's about, I would like this healing to go to make everyone's life better, not just me, not just my friends, not just my family, everybody across the planet. There are spiritual truths that we all come here knowing, and I feel the biggest one is that we're all connected. We all come from the same source, from God, the creator, the great spirit, the universe, the light, whatever your belief systems are, but we're all connected. If one person suffers, if one child dies, that affects all of us, right? If we try to move humanity forward together with love and peace, but also be understanding of people's beliefs, and speak with them and try to understand where they're coming from, to a point, if you can, if they're, if they're open to discussing it, and they're just not coming at you with anger as well, because that doesn't help anything. But we only can move forward with compassion and understanding. And it all starts by loving yourself first, and then loving all life. Life is precious. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that we're all here. And I do believe we all chose to come here at this time. There was one astrologer that I was listening to, um, and she was talking about how we're, us now, the ones of us who are living here in the physical realm, we're sort of the bridge people between the old consciousness and the new consciousness. We're awake, this awakening is happening, right? But old society, old governments, government beliefs, and all of these things, the control on people is beginning to relinquish its power, not willingly. The people are moving away from it. What happens when when control starts to be lost, it gets stronger and they try to hold on tighter. That's what we're feeling. This tension is building from all governments, all institutions to hold on to us. You don't have to think for yourselves. You just have to listen to me. You just have to believe what I'm saying. And we're saying, no, we're all, I have a mind. I see the truth. I see what's in front of me. I'm looking into the light. I see it. It's this grab, this power grab. I feel it's the last power grab um, of the old consciousness. And we're awakening. And the more of us that awaken and move forward into the light, into the spiritual truth of love, that we're all one big family under the umbrella of God, of the universe of light, and we come together and we all help each other, that's when society and humanity moves forward with the and help benefits all living beings, including the earth itself. We all are here to help. We all have been chosen by the spirit realm to help them so we can help people. Give yourself a little pat on your shoulder. You've done good. Your eyes have been opened. You opened your own eyes. You decided to walk down this messy, crazy, windy spiritual path. But we are one of many that are here to help. If you need to help yourself first, help yourself first. You need to be in harmony, at peace, in order to be ready for what's coming, for this to usher in this new reality of love and collective harmony. It's coming. I know it. I feel it. I've been told this. But this grasp, this hold on the old reality, the old structure is going to continue to become tighter and stronger because they're losing control. And it's sort of like what happens when an animal is cornered. They really come out fighting. That's really what's going on. Okay. Now is the time. Now is our time to be that tree that cannot be knocked over by any force. We have been working on our foundations, on the roots, our roots, to be unwavering for the spiritual truths that we know in face of darkness, hate, and division. You need to allow spirit, your spirit, the spirit realm, God, to work through you, to help. All the help is there for us to access, and it moves through us. Okay. We are seeing a huge shift in society now. I don't think it's over. I think this will continue. But I also know, and I've been told, that this awakening, this spiritual awakening, that people's eyes are opening, this is growing in number. Okay. And they need people to help them. I feel, lastly, I feel that the world needs spiritual leaders. The world needs people to help bring these newly awoken souls forward with us. Maybe you're that spiritual leader. Maybe we all are. Maybe we're collective spiritual leaders that have taken on this role under the spirit realm's guidance and intelligence to help them move into that space of power. You are worthy of it. You have done the work. For those of us who have done the work, now we go. If you, we always have work to do, obviously, but if you're ready, go. Go help as many people as you possibly can and help the people that are willing to accept it. We are all the spiritual leaders that the world needs. We all have the spark of the divine within us. and you just have to let it shine. Shine your light bright. Do not dim your light. Do not let hate or fear dim your light. Do not let anyone else dim your light. Do not allow anyone else's actions or opinions of you dim your light. Shine it bright. Light will always win. Love will always win. We've been here before. We've seen this before. Humanity is learning. It's a slow process. Spiritual awakenings are slow, they're gradual. They go through thousands and thousands of years. But I see it, I feel it, it's coming. But the darkness will keep raising its head. The lower vibrations will keep trying to grab people and pull them back down because it's much easier to control people when they're asleep or when they're so focused on far too many things to be angry and afraid of. I'm not saying, I'm not making light of anything that's going on in the world or in your personal life. Handle your problems, move through them with grace, defend your energy, defend your vibrations, but then move back to your harmony and just stay in that peace. And then you will hear what the next step is from your guides, from the spirit realm. They're there to help you. We are helping them and they are helping us. It's a partnership. They need us as much as we need them. Okay. Because they can't do anything here without us. That's the truth. Okay. So, anyway, I hope that helps some people. My point was not to scare people or offend anybody. Um, but it's a hard truth. Move back to the higher vibrations. What we're going through now and what's all around us in the ether are lower vibrations, and it's very easy just to get knocked off and just kind of simmer in it. But take a beat. Is this me, or am I reacting to something? Watch your reactions. Light and love cannot function in a reactive world. We need to take action towards love and light. Okay. And love and light, I'm not using that as a sign off at all, but I think the love that the spirit world have for us, the love that you have for your family, the love you have for yourself brings the light. Allow the light to just move across the world the way fear and anger is moving across it now. And we will win. The spirit will win. And please remember, you come here, we all come here to this physical realm to learn. Okay? We need to learn how to confront fear, how to confront anger, and how to move back into the harmony of the spirit, because that's when you can really hear your own spirit and the spirit realm. The best is when you're in a peaceful and harmonious state. Okay. Thank you very much. And try to go out and enjoy the day. Do something good for yourself. Okay. Thank you so much. And I send you all love. Bye.